shown this. In a Beatles record, if they had a harp playing, did they? On that one? Oh, God. It was a long time ago.
The part of Therese's play was the exact original part as on the recording on Sgt.
Oh, wow. Talking about Sgt. Pepper, that's what we're going to, no, I'm here for the music to listen. That's what we're going to listen to now. I love watching the people in the audience mouthing the words, the ones that know it. They can't stop, because it's all part of our culture, isn't it? Everybody is over whatever age. Anyway, so when I'm 64, it's so hot. You know the famous reason everyone in the Wight loves when I'm 64? Because there's that line, we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight, it's not through here. A lot of people think that ticket to Ryde refers to the ride here. Paul often wickedly goes along with it, but it's obviously rubbish. If you listen to it, she's got a ticket to Ryde. It's about something called She. And it was written by John originally, and they were in Hamburg, and the local German government said all the brothels in Hamburg, all the girls working there should have health certificates. Otherwise, you know how clean the Germans are. Otherwise, they can't work in the brothels. And when this came through, the Beatles are there. John used to say, she's got a ticket to Ride. So she got there. I didn't hear the joke. So that's where he got the line from. She's got a ticket to Ride. Paul wrote this when he was very young, imagining himself being 64. And there again, it's so remarkable. They were so young and so thinking ahead and thinking, will you still feed me? Will you still need me? Will you? And the words are so witty. You know that line, drop me a postcard, drop me a stating point of view. Stating point of view is a pun. It means give me your opinion, but it also give me a photograph of where you are, stating point of view. Isn't that clever and witty? When the song came out, I had to be staying with Jim McCartney, Paul's dad. Paul was brought up by his dad and his younger brother, Michael. When the mother died of breast cancer, when Paul was 15 or 16. And Paul and Jim looked after them all. When I went up in 1967 to see Jim had got remarried to a woman called Angela, a little girl called Ruth, and I stayed the night. And while we're staying with the night with Jim and his new wife, they asked the date of when I'm 64 arrived. And Paul sent it to him and said, this is for you, Dad. That was a lie, because he'd written it when he was 15. But he gave it to him when he was, and we danced the whole evening. I was very young then. We danced the whole evening. Paul and, she's still alive, Angela, actually, rang me up the other day from America. Paul and Michael were a bit wary about Angela, who'd come into Jim's life when he'd been bought a big posh house in Heswell, which is in the Wirral, and he had a racehorse and he had a lovely. They thought she was a gold digger and were a bit in two minds about it. 20 years later, when Linda died and Paul married Heather, his children were also upset that couldn't actually say Stella and Mary didn't approve of that marriage. So I didn't know, of course, but I thought Angela was a lovely girl, so we sang. But I get older, losing my hair, when he was 64. And it's still a lovely song. It's again, it's a sort of reminiscent of a pre-war song, a sing-along song, which Jim used to play, and they all used to play in sing-alongs with family gatherings. It's a sort of musical song. When I was 64. 1, 2, 3.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine's birthday greetings back to the wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you like to go? Will you still need me? Will you still feel me? When I'm 64. You're sincere, what's in your mind? Give me your answer.